Ah, que delícia! Estamos aqui novamente para mais um episódio da nossa série do Los Angeles Lakers. Parceria com o Lakers no ar. Sigam eles no Twitter. Sabem tudo lá da Califa. Ah, que delícia! Lakers no ar, @Lakers no ar. Na descrição do nosso vídeo tem aí o Twitter deles para vocês seguirem. Se você é fã do Los Angeles Lakers e quer saber tudo que está acontecendo. A diferença é que aqui o GM funciona diferentemente do GM da vida real. Apesar disso, estamos com 10 vitórias e 11 derrotas. E será que a gente vai se classificar? Eu sou o Thiago Simões, muito bem-vindo ao meu canal. Espero que você se divirta aqui em mais um episódio. Stop Simulation. Vamos aqui, então, ver as coisas dos contratos, extensões contratuais, front office. Isso aqui é importante. Vamos ver, ó. E o Anthony Davis vai sair. Ele quer testar o mercado. O Beasley provavelmente vai sair. O Stephenson pode sair. O Zubat quer assinar. Vamos aqui já renovar com ele. Interesse, vamos diminuir um pouquinho o salário. Assim, ó. Bird, non-option, team, mais um. Vou deixar mais um aqui. Vamos oferecer o contrato. Aceitou. Então vamos lá. Todos os outros estão inelegíveis. Corey Brewer, Nick Young, Stephenson, Beasley, Anthony Davis. Esse aqui, ele quer testar o mercado, cara. A gente pode contratar ele no mercado, por que não? A gente oferece 34 milhões e 400 mil dólares, e aí a gente fica com ele, né? Então, a única dúvida que a gente tinha era o Zubat. Esses daqui vai tudo pra rua, galera. Jogadores aí que provavelmente vão pra rua. Talvez o Beasley, a gente pode... sign extension during the final year of the contract if the original length was 4 years or longer. Então não dá. Então não está elegível pra gente. Então vamos lá, ó, reta final, ó, faltam 3 jogos. 3 jogos, não, mentira. Falta 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 jogos, hein, pra gente se classificar. Vamos ver? Vamos lá já contra o Charlotte Hornets. Vamos ver o que vai acontecer. Ó, Kemba Walker, Malik Monk, Miles Bridges, Frank Kaminsky e Willy Hernan Gomes. Vamos lá, pessoal.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
2K Sports.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Charlotte as the Hornets go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And tonight, we get a chance to watch Lonzo Ball, hometown draft pick of the Lakers. Shaq, how much has he changed the outlook for this team?
Well, first of all, he wanted to stay in L.A., been there all
Cara,
his
é muito
life.
engraçada a voz dele, né, mano? Parece um maluco. Vamos lá então, galera.
Here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we get ready for this interconference contest right here. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline.
Vamos lá para nossa partida.
And of course, Matthew Dellavedova. It's our first glimpse of him, looking good in his new Hornets jersey.
You know, the trade you were talking about, it's not front page news, but I really believe that it could pay huge dividends for this team in the future.
Let's go.
So the Lakers win the tip. And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Davis. Doncic out there with ball, and it's LeBron James, and it's Wagner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, for some free agents who won't be heading to the postseason, Clark, these could be the final games with their teams. And think that looms over a player's psyche, knowing he could be on the way out, playing somewhere else next year?
Kevin, I'm sure it's sometimes hard to ignore if that's your particular individual case. It would be definitely hard to not give thought to that, but there's something about the game when you get immersed in it, you can't really be thinking about other things, but I'm sure in those moments when you're not playing, then it becomes more prevalent in your thinking if you happen to be a player in that particular situation. And at the end of the day, you just got to recognize it as part of the business of the game.
It's always there, isn't it? The business of the game, always in front of these players.
Yep.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Hernan Gomez kicks to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Bridges. The shot missing. Good D by LeBron. Ball, the pass to Doncic. Over Monk. Again, Los Angeles.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure. This guy is cool as a cucumber.
Now, here's Walker. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I got to talk to James Borrego a bit a few minutes ago. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
That's great, David. Thanks. They've got their hands full against a team that plays such tough D.
And that's why you got to be flexible in terms of your game plan, particularly on the offensive end. They might have to try a few different approaches till they find one that works.
For sure. I mean, they have to be ready to adapt. The only way to break down this defense is to show them a lot of different looks.
Here's Monk. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Shot to stop the run.
Not looking good for him so far. 4 straight misses to start the game.
That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. They get it back. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. As we close into the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Take a look at the Warriors. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, the Lakers, 9 games back.
And when I look at the Lakers, they're one of the NBA's early season success stories. They've made an immediate push toward the top of the standings.
I'm not sure how long they'll be able to stick around up there, but so far it's been a lot of fun to see how much progress they're making.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflated.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And even though he's still a young guy, Coach Borrego's seen how to do things the right way, Clark, under Coach Greg Popovich.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just another branch coming off the Popovich coaching tree. And, you know, his tenure, Borrego's tenure in Charlotte, I think will be interesting to watch, but he certainly has been well prepared for it.
Here's Doncic. Hornets with the rebound. Left side, Walker. Inside. And the basket by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got his first bucket in this one.
I like the way Kaminsky takes advantage of using the angles now. He plays smart inside.
Ball dishes to James. Shoots over Bridges. Nice shot by James.
Man, you like the intelligence he plays with. I mean, you got to respect that. Gets to his spots and scores efficiently.
And Walker kicks to Monk. Shot from 12. That one off the back iron and out.
Got to give the defense credit. That was a great contest on a high percentage shot in the paint.
Doncic, no good. Kicks it out to LeBron. Hands it from downtown. James has got 5.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now, here's Monk. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. to the paint. Here's Kaminsky. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Frank Kaminsky, a finesse 7-footer out of Wisconsin. A high skill level, but athletically at a disadvantage most nights.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Two shots.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And Kaminsky taken with the 9th pick of the 2015 draft. The Hornets were offered a king's ransom from Boston for the pick.
Yeah, I mean, the Celtics were after Justice Winslow. Offered 6 draft picks, including 4 first-rounders to move up. The Hornets weren't having it. And in hindsight, the Celtics were probably glad.
You know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hands.
Ball against Parker. 109 left to play here in the first. Batum finds Zeller. Parker against Ball. Puts up a 3. And Wagner pulls it down.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
Now LeBron following the 3-point attempt by Tony Parker. James the pass to Ball. Good in the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Lamb, good.
I really like this guy's mid-range game. Lamb's in-between shot is often cash money.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And it's Davis at the elbow. With the teardrop. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Clearly in great rhythm. They've got it going on. I mean, in a big way. Excellent job at establishing a huge lead early on.
And so it's Los Angeles enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Listen, early on taking the lead, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, I like it too. They're doing a great job working the ball around, staying aggressive, and capitalizing too.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got Hart. Ivica Zubac who's out there with Beasley. Then there's Nick Young. And Batum kicks to Lamb. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. And it's the Hornets with the ball. A 12-point game. Nobody near Parker. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Hart. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Inside, it's tipped, and the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game. Kid Gilchrist against Young. Just 5 on the clock. Hart the pass to Beasley. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Beasley's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Los Angeles. Parker outside. Got a piece of it. Young with the steal. Right wing. Lots of room. Again, Los Angeles In NBA history, only a handful of rookies have averaged 20 points and 10 rebounds. And Clark, you were one of them.
Yeah, it's a point of pride for me. Obviously wasn't able to be part of a playoff team in the short time I played, but did distinguish myself individually for the short time I played, and that's fairly select company when you talk 2010 guys as rookies, and it's a pretty impressive list to be on. Actually, one of my peers, Terry Cummins, is also part of that first-year 2010 group.
You talk about names: Will Chamberlain, Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Hakeem, Tim Duncan, Bird, Shaq. I mean, what great names.
Yeah, some phenomenal names, no doubt about it. Glad to be on that roll call list.
Walker's checked in for Parker. Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. The Lakers, #1.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Batum finds Zeller. Shoots from the baseline. That one misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
Hornets trail by 16. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Batum. And the three off target. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Let's go. That one, no good.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain neutral position.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Mm-hmm. Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Charlotte. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. No one covering. Lamb's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, I think the train has left the station in regards to Walker ever being able to live his shoot-first reputation down. But as we see here, this is a guy who can make some spectacular passes.
From 8. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist. To the inside. Here's Zeller. And the rejection by Zubats. The pass to Hart. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Bonga. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, that was more than just a tough loss. That was a complete embarrassment.
Yeah, the woodshed is what we call that. They annihilated them, simply had no answers for how to slow them down.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Zeller. Kaminsky comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Bridges, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Monk's subbed in for Lamb. The shot's good from Monk.
You've got to be up on Monk all the time. I mean, even when the pass has not gotten to him yet, you need to be there before it arrives because he's ready to let it go when he catches it.
James against Bridges. Shoots over Bridges. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And Frank Kaminsky, for a guy who entered the league with great fanfare, Clark, he certainly had his ups and downs.
Yeah, it's been up and down, a little bumpy, but he was the National College Player of the Year, drafted in the top 10. He's got tremendous skill, good work ethic, and determination. Just has had a bit of a harder time matching up athletically.
Walker against Ball. And it's James missing.
Boy, that's a devastating miss there. You got to convert on these easy layups deep inside.
Walker's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 13. Lakers working the ball around now. Ball. And the Lakers with another miss. For Charlotte, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Malik Monk, tremendous offensive promise, but the defense, Clark, the defense is still coming around.
Well, he was the 11th pick in the draft, Kevin, ahead of Donovan Mitchell. A lot of pressure on Monk to live up to his elite billing. The good news is, and I always say this, Kevin, young guys, you have to give them time to grow and develop. He's a clutch shooter. He's got good size. He's competitive. I think he's going to have a nice career in the NBA.
Inside, and Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Tony Parker's checked in for the Hornets. Hornets trail by 11. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. 13 feet away. The shot by Monk is no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. It was all about the Lakers as the game got going. They had great chemistry early on, both offensively and defensively, stringing together an impressive 8-0 run to jump on top early. At the end of one, they were still firmly in control, up by 12. They survived various ups and downs in the second quarter, never really giving too much away, though, and were able to roll into halftime up by 11. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, they've been playing with some toughness. And it's led to a nice lead for them, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers. And now they need to stay mean, Ernie. You cannot lose that edge in the second half.
Looking at Charlotte, Kenny, your thoughts?
Well, obviously, they were outshot. I thought they mailed it in too many times in terms of their effort. People weren't moving, they weren't screening, and they definitely
Ele foi muito abaixo, né? A gente foi na média.
And that'll do it for us.
Mas mesmo assim, cara, o jogo ainda pode complicar. Então, por isso, vamos jogar com seriedade e tranquilidade para conseguir a vitória.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
Vamos lá, começou o terceiro período, então, galera. Você que está ligado no canal do Thiago, muito obrigado pela sua presença. Esse tem a parceria do Lakers no ar, @LAKERS no ar.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
Não esquece de se inscrever também no nosso canal. Tem alguma dúvida? Tem alguma sugestão?
And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 11. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Walker and Monk are the guard tandem. Bridges out there with Kaminsky. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the center position. Ball kicks to Doncic. To the paint. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, I mean, the way he's climbing all over him on that one, no way the officials are going to miss that.
Tell you what, he might have gotten that rebound and gotten away with it if he had gone straight up.
Wagner.
Didn't work out.
Here's Kaminsky. Ball with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
kept alive. Here's Doncic. Misses off the right iron.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Stolen by Ball. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Showtime
Trail by
for Los Angeles Lakers. Finalmente saindo da casa do...
The three. Charlotte no good that time either. The Lakers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Walker with some nice D.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Pass to Kaminsky. Kicks it to Bridges. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it. Dribble drive has never gone out of style. Still a primary weapon when you think about some of the guys who are best at that. Who comes to mind?
Man, there are a lot of guys that convert off the bounce at a high level. LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, one of the very best. I don't know if anybody has a handle as sweet as his. Harden is terrific off the dribble with the drive or the pull-up jump shot. Dennis Schroeder, maybe not of the ilk of those guys, but certainly a handful when he's got the ball in his hands with the live dribble.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection in a slump, no doubt. But they can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Zeller, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Kaminsky. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Bridges. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Monk. A platoon swap here for the Lakers.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a lopsided battle on the boards, no doubt.
Here's Zubac. Hornets with the rebound.
And you can see at this stage of his career, just still not comfortable as a finisher at the basket.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Let's see where Charlotte sits right now in the league rankings.
And, you know, going back to their turnovers, fewest in our league, that shows you the intelligence they play with. You have to beat them. They are not going to do it for you.
For Charlotte, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good.
And, you know, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is a superior defender. If he can develop his offensive game, I think he's got star potential.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Los Angeles leading by 10. Beasley outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Lamb kicks to Walker. To the middle. Here's Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys. You know, one of the things you see when you watch Kemba Walker and you think about is the evolution of his game. He, you know, came into the league as a guy with great athleticism, tremendous competitive spirit, but in today's game, your guards have to be able to stretch the floor.
Walker with the rebound. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Charlotte. 11-point game. For the 3, buries it from 3-point range. Walker's got 5.
You know, I think Walker has really worked hard on the 3-point shooting throughout his career, and it shows. He's a much better deep ball shooter than he was when he first came into the league.
Hart the pass to Beasley. And he banks in the layup. Beasley's got 5 points now this quarter. And with Walker, Clark, even he knew he had to improve from distance, and he put in the work.
Yeah, you know, the hard work is admirable, but it's not a guarantee, Kevin. It just gives you a chance to perhaps get better. There are a number of guys, Rajon Rondo, Tony Allen, for example, that tried to improve their shooting range, but just never became consistent shooters from outside. Walker has, though, put him into that upper echelon category of guards.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Charlotte making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Hornets trail by 9. Pass to Batum. Over Young. That one rolling around and rims out. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. To the inside. Here's Beasley. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Zubac, and down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Young with no one around. His three-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
26 seconds left to play in the third. Zeller up top, defended by Young, and the shot goes in.
And able to get it done once again in close. Just one of the ultimate finishers at the rim.
Beasley outside. To the left side wing. Bonga. And he uses the glass on the way. He's got 6.
And some guys just have a
and
this one couldn't have been
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
And so it's Los Angeles looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Luke Walton had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Be strong with it down here. Get good looks. On that end, we keep getting stopped. Great defense, great talking out there.
Oh, he is loving the effort on the defensive end.
As he should. A supportive coach who knows when to give his guys some credit.
Último quarto de partida, hein?
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Young is out there with Beasley. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's
and a sturdy
Michael Beasley tá jogando muito,
that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one.
Oh,
yeah.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
There's the pass to Beasley. Over Kaminsky. And that one is good by Beasley.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Monk kicks to Parker. Down low. Here's Kaminsky. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
No good from Beasley. Hornets trail by 13. Parker outside. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Parker. Pass to Monk. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Now, when this guy catches fire, Monk puts the defense in a real bind. Excels at getting to his spots and is a really versatile scorer.
Kicks to Young. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the inside. It's tipped. Young with the steal. Here's Hart, and he's on the money with his first shot today. And the Lakers lead by 12. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
The shot by Monk is no good.
Obviously, I mean, it would go a long way if he's making his shots. Right now, they're behind, and they certainly could use his help.
Pass to Hart. Dishes it to Beasley. Lock at 6. Hart kicks to Zubats. Over Hernangomez. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Monk, no one around him, and the lead is down inside single digits. Monk's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Bunga covered by Parker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one drops. Walker's checked in for Parker. And both free throws good for Beasley. Hornets trail by 11. To the paint. And finished off by Kaminsky.
You know, the thing about Kaminsky is he is a skilled shooter, but also a factor near the rim, too.
The pass to Hart. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Charlotte calls timeout.
The amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Beasley.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp. And his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions. And boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
They increased his role tonight after dropping their last game, and the move paid off. He's been the best player on the court by far, and now they don't have to worry about a losing streak. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. James Borrego had some words for his team over the break. And he tried to pep them up. He said, look, nobody said this was going to be a cakewalk. We knew they weren't going to back down or go away. So if we want this game, we got to take it from them. A lot of fire from Coach during that speech, Kevin.
Hey, and that explosiveness of Walker is sometimes just mesmerizing. A quick-footed guard with a superb shooting stroke to match.
And here is Ball. Beasley inside. Kaminsky's there. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That will push the lead to double digits. Teams of the past would often pound the offensive glass, Clark. I think of the '84 Celtics. But now teams are running only 1, maybe 2 guys to the offensive boards.
I think a big part of it is transition defense is so important that teams now don't send as many people to the offensive glass. But the flip side of that is if you get offensive rebounds, you get opportunities to score and you can block transition chances. So I tilt towards trying to get to the offensive glass as long as you've got a couple of guys that are really good at it.
Here's Walker, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Beasley.
Well, you got to be careful and also aggressive when you defend Walker. He's good at using his speed and playmaking to draw the foul.
And so Walker nails both of them. 1:25 left in the fourth. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Walker against Ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, for somebody who's not the biggest or strongest guy out there, Walker is not afraid to get it done inside. A lot of times he gets to the line because he's fearless in attacking the paint.
And so Walker nails both of them. Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Hart kicks the ball. 54 seconds left to play here in the fourth. No good from Beasley. Now, here's Monk. He's covered closely. A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. Drills it from outside.
Hey, you can't forget about the fact that Kaminsky has played in big games before, and that experience serves him well in the clutch.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, so now it's an 8-point game.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. An exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
Walker. Sweet little floater.
There isn't anybody they trust more than Walker down the stretch. He's made so many big shots over the course of his career. Add another one to the list.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Charlotte, and the Hornets call time here. They trail by 8. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A 3 off the inbound. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points, and it's in there.
You know he can shoot deep. He also has a nice touch inside, so Monk has a lot of confidence wherever he's shooting the ball from.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be. Walker's shot is off.
Nome da partida, hein? Michael Beasley.
Ball with it.
Que jogo fundamental, hein?
Off on that one.
Partida
and so Los Angeles takes the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
Importante pra gente poder crescer, tá bom? Um abração, tchau, tchau!